we've got band resisted ankle circles. So if I'm gonna be doing it on the right foot, my left leg is gonna be staying still with that band in the midfoot. So left leg stays still, I'm going counterclockwise, big circles, as well as clockwise. Next I've got banded dorsiflexion mobilization. Ideally I have a thicker, more resistive resistance band, but I don't at this point. And so setup is going to be, resistance band is going around the talus, so that needs to go under the malleoli. And I'm gonna hook it onto an immovable surface, such as a squat rack or a power rack, with a nice resistive band. For right now, I'm just gonna hold it to fit in the video. But it's going beneath our ankle bones to hit the talus. Good resistance, and I'm going to come into a deep lunge or deep dorsiflexion and a closed kinetic chain and come off. Come into that deep stretch, move around through that whole joint and come off. I'm gonna be monkeying around there for about a minute. Okay, and then we've got double leg pogo hops. Now on a pogo hop, we're gonna have some hip flexion, gonna have some knee flexion, but primarily we're coming from the ankles. And so for right now, I wanna start tiny and then build as I'm able to, both with function, proper movement, and symptoms. So double leg pogo hop is just coming off the ground. Now my cues are that toes come up every time you leave the ground. So I don't wanna see plantar flexion, I wanna see dorsiflexion every single hop. I'm checking to make sure that my feet do not collapse every time I land on the ground. We should maintain a neutral foot. Then we've got forward and reverse alternating step downs off of a 6 to 8 inch step. So we'll say that my towel here is a 6 to 8 inch step. It is obviously not. What I'm gonna be looking for here is a bend down to touch my heel. Seeing that we have hip flexion, knee flexion, and ankle dorsiflexion. Come back up and reverse toe touch. I'm aiming as far forward and as far backwards as I can with each touch, making sure I do fully stand between every repetition. Then I've got single leg balance on an unstable surface. That can be a pillow if the athlete's at home. That can be a Bosu ball, that can be an Airdyne pad. I'll just say a towel here. But I'm gonna be looking for single leg athletic stance, looking for the ankle to control the motion. Ideally, we're standing perfectly still. And then last is gonna be a side plank with hip abduction. So I'll show you guys in standing and then we'll see if I can show you on laying, but we'll say here's the ground. I can either be on my elbow, forearm, or hand. And I'm going to be tight in my lateral core, and I'm going to be lifting my contralateral limb, if the athlete's ready, up into the air. Here's the ground, here's the end posture. My cue for lateral positioning is that my shoulders, hips, and ankle stay in one plane the entire time. Let's see if I fit here. I might come out of the frame a little bit, but I'm tight, and then I'm lifting into abduction.